to the league. This is not Pac-10.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. She already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking slow with us now. Say less.
Baby, you're a dog with a bite. I just wanna do it when you're on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance and the turns stay light. So jump, in a moment. Watch all I got me feeling like morning. And if you can't prove she don't want it, great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. She already got me, baby.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Foxborough. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Purdy now on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They put Pickens in motion. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Back to the ground after the penalty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. 13 yards. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Patriots will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Pitts is the man in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go!
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Purdy. A quick slant taken by Lamb. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the left sideline. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Not a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. putting the tight end in motion. His drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That's over them. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Philadelphia. Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Pitts is the man in motion. Now a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Patriots 3.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Third down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Here's second and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They run on the jet sweep. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Set. Ready, ready.
This pass right side caught by Lamb. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Here we go. Set.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 37, Patriots 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now.
Now a run on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's settled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7.
Ready?
2nd and 7. They'll go play action with Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Go.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
They'll go play. I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Here we go, set.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Bats over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Motion man, set right.
Go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That one a bit high, but it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now give on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
3rd down. Purdy. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Go.
They'll stick with him again. Now a loose football. The Eagles have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
Into the secondary, past the 15. Look at him go! Inside the 10. And he is gone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is Purdy. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Holton Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Come on, set. Check go.
Purdy going to put it up again. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will get just a bit closer. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.